Hello viewers, it's your boy Chiku here, back again with another interesting information that I'd like to share with you viewers. But before I go any further, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that notification bell below so that whatever I'll be posting, you should always get notified. I've got something that I'd like to share with you viewers over what is happening this time in Africa. Yeah, you can have a look at this video.
Africa people, we are finished with religion. African people, religion has destroyed us. Look at what is happening in Tanzania today. People, as I was watching BBC, people are being buried at night. I was reading from BBC and I was watching from BBC. People are being buried at night. At night, they are being buried secretly because people are dying like fowl in Tanzania today. Why? Because when the time came, the president said, no, we are not going to close the church. Let us continue praying. There is time for everything. There is time for everything. It's religion that is killing Africa. White man.
You have heard and you have watched the video very well over what is happening there in Tanzania and what seer has so far said over the delayment of lockdown in Tanzania. This is the time or the period on which we need to come up together and support one another instead of criticizing one another. It won't help us. In the other way, what we're supposed to do is advise the president instead of criticizing or throwing stone on him on what he is not doing fine. No one is perfect in life. If you understand that, for a leader to be a very good leader, there are people who are following that leader, So we may be busy criticizing the president, but in the actual sense, there are people who are following him. Same applies to the president of Zambia as well.
Position. PF only fear when CR1 is going live. All of them, they are watching me now as I'm talking. Many of them are using their wife Facebook to watch me so that I don't see that they are watching. But they are watching me. They are afraid when I speak. They don't fear the opposition. They don't fear it because they know that opposition is weak. Opposition is very, very weak. Wake up.
Whenever he does something which is wrong, please kindly advise instead of criticizing. Then that way, our government, the leadership of this continent will be just fine, instead of degrading ourselves by posting, saying so sort of things about our leaders. It's high time. There's panicking in these leaders if you don't understand. Because they are busy fighting for the cure, the prevention for this COVID-19. Let's support each other instead of throwing stones on one another. It won't help us. Africans, rise up and support on the right thing instead of being seated at home, start criticizing. It's really disheartening. It baffles me a lot when I hear such kind of things happening in Africa, my continent. I love my continent. Even these other continents, there are same issues happening. Please, this is not the time for us to start criticizing one another. Let's work as a team. Then we'll be able to defeat this enemy, so-called COVID-19. Yeah. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for your attention.